got our brand new engine right here. Got our hardware and our pump, some tools, and a log splitter that needs all that stuff. So, the reason this is missing an engine is, well, I kind of left the engine uncovered, and it may not have snowed and rained inside the engine through the muffler and locked everything up, and so I just kind of scrapped that engine. I probably could have loosened it up. In fact, pretty sure when I drained the oil and prepped it for scrap, it did spin over. I should have just kept it, but you know, that's no longer an option. So I've had this engine sitting around for a long time. Bought it off Facebook Marketplace, I think for like $50. Brand new, in the box. Still got her tag and everything on it. That's cool. Even has the spark plug, like everything. The guy was just cleaning his garage out. So, yeah. This is the pump that I got off that log splitter. The pump works fine, everything works fine. The hoses look good. We're just gonna slap this engine on that mounting plate down there. I've got all the original hardware, believe it or not. Also have all the original dampeners, isolators, whatever they are, with the original washers. So we are like cruising in style. It's more of a personal thing, but I always like to grease my shaft before I put anything on it. So before we go sliding that pump coupler on there, this guy, that keyway, I'm going to give her some grease, because the guy that's going to be taking it off when something goes wrong, well, that's going to be me. So I might as well make it easy on myself. This thing just sits for like, I don't know, 97% of its life. And when it does get ran, it gets ran hard. So, I don't know. What's this going to hurt, you know? Maybe not that much. Alright. I'd say she's properly lubed. Let's go ahead and slide her on there. Oh, yeah. Just like that. Okay. I'm gonna set the camera down. Alrighty. There's a bunch of leaves and stuff in there. There we are. Alright. Now we can start putting our bolts in. Yeah. I think these are 11 or 14. Nope, 13 millimeter. Right on. Now, I think I put that on upside down. I think it's actually... Yeah, I did. This is the top. As simple as that. Really makes swapping out these implements and stuff pretty easy when the bolts just line right up. You don't have to custom drill any brackets or anything, which I have done in the past for working on little pit bikes and projects that I've done. But she was drizzling a little on the floor, so we had to put a little fluid control in her, but that's all right. I am a little concerned about this tank. Mainly because if you look in there, okay, it's looking a lot better now, but oh, who put the tight on that thing? What better wrench to use than a 1956 Case IH universal wrench? Okay, set you guys up something like that. Oh, there we go. The old case wrench. Got her right out. Okay. Well, it does look good. I mean, it's clear. Yeah, I mean, I was really worried that there was getting water in the tank because this end over here is open. But if you look in there, you can see that fluid. See it? Whoa! Don't want to be spilling any out here. So that's a good. That's a good deal. There we go. All right. Let's get this engine mounted. All right. Well, if you guys remember back in one of my videos, I was working on a JLG. I think it was a AJ 800 something class bucket boom. And you remember me saying something about how, oh, this is a disaster. No. Root bear, no. Man, that's crazy. Look at that. It turns the floor a different color. That's crazy. Yeah, we need to get that picked up. Probably need to get some oil dry on it. Oh, all right. Okay, so remember in a couple videos ago, when I was working on a JLG, I think it's an AJ 800 boom lift. Remember how I said that engineers kind of design things to flow, like hose layout and cable management and everything? Well, same situation here, even on this small, very simple machine. I remember this pump, this is facing the wrong way. I've got to rotate this pump. This has to be completely on the other side, and I'm going to shorten this hose to where this, it'll just go straight in. And then this fitting over here, this is your high pressure output. That has to be over here. So, oh well. All right, guys, I had to jack it up a little bit, but I got the pan to fit under there now. So, let's try this out. Hey, the drain plug actually moves. Wow. All right, let's see if I make a mistake, because this is supposed to be somewhere about 5 gallons of oil. All right. So far, it looks pretty clean. That's good. For as much as I use this thing, that's honestly pretty good. Like I said, this thing gets used a lot for like a month straight, and then it doesn't get used at all. Like, at all. So I'm hoping to get this thing running and working good. And then I want to put the steering box, the new steering box, in Clifford. So I can go load up some firewood in Clifford, bring it back here to the yard, and split it. Because I'd like to do that before summer, because my firewood pile is basically a stack of like 12 pieces. So it'd be nice to have firewood before the summer, have bonfires and stuff. So yeah, might as well work on it when it's not absolutely needing to use it. So it's gonna be draining for a while probably. Open this. Maybe it'll flow better. I don't know. The engine bolted up now, and I got the pump hooked up and everything. We're gonna add our oil back and fill this engine up with some oil and splash some gas in it. Try it out. Put the oil back in, the hydraulic oil, and then we're gonna put some engine oil in, and then she'll be ready to go. She's full. Just put the final tighten down on the cap right there. Not leaking any out the plug, so that's good. That's really good. Getting ready to add some engine oil here. We're going to be putting in 1040 because that's what I got. I got a giant box of it, so that's what we're using. Honestly, I don't really think it matters anyway, but I'm sure somebody will tell me I'm wrong. That's alright. Oil's oil. Just kidding, for the most part. Alright, so let's get this undone. Oh man, that's on there tight. I don't know if I want to do it on this end. Yeah, I want to do it on this end. Let's see. This should have nothing in it. Yeah, maybe some assembly lube down at the bottom. Yeah. But that's it. Alright. So now, go grab this guy. And there we go. Alright. Let's get to it. Okay guys, so right now it is raining out. You can't hear on the roof the drippy drops. But yeah, this is all done. We've got the engine mounted. Everything's tightened down. We got the hydraulic pump mounted and plumbed. Everything's also tight under there. Alright guys, unforeseen circumstances. So I'm doing a steering box, changing out the steering box on Clipper. Got the old one off. Already took it back for the cord charge. Got my new one. Got the right bolts, new bolts and everything. Got all that. Got new rings for the hoses to go down into, or O-rings, everything. Well, me being me, I dropped off that power steering box with the linkage arm still attached to it. So I called up the old O'Reilly's Auto Parts, and they're like, "Well, Matt, you're pretty lucky because we're just now getting ready to ship it out. So you got to come and get it off there tonight if you want." I'm like, "Sweet, sounds good." So we're in the big truck because you know it's got a lot of tools on it and high-powered impact guns on it. So I don't know what it's gonna take to get this off, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna give it a shot. Right on, adventure. We're here at the O'Reilly's, so let's go in there and get our part and see if we can get that nut off. It's being a little stubborn, so I gotta heat it up a little. I got the nut off, but yeah. Okay, so after some fighting and some trouble, we're good. We're able to save that part right there, that linkage. So I'm gonna let that cool down. I'm gonna put my tools away, and yeah, nice. Oh yeah, nice and hot. Oh, that's probably toxic. We should probably not do that. But yeah. Right in the old O'Reilly's parking lot, eh? Oh yeah. And I also jammed some earplugs in there. That way, during shipping, it's not, hopefully it doesn't keep spewing stuff all over the place. But yeah, that's a win. Yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead and get this thing racked up and bring it in. Alrighty, well, whew, that's still hot. See the steam coming off of it. I don't want to throw that in the back of my truck just yet. Cool it down a little. Just all that polluting. You can see where I've been stepping and where I've been working. Just based on how much oil is there. I'm probably getting a lot of looks. Probably, you know. Luckily for me, that's okay. I don't really care. I look goofy anyway, so. All right. Yeah, that's cooled down a lot. We'll go ahead and throw that in. There we go, guys. Saved the linkage. Glad I was able to remember that, but, you know. A mess. All right, let's get rid of this stuff. See, you can see where I've been stepping. Probably. There we go. All right, guys. what an adventure that was. I can only imagine what kind of looks and stuff I was given. You know, everybody in this little uppity town thinks they're so much better, but it's alright. Well, there you go, guys. That is how you save your steering linkage in a O'Reilly's parking lot. So, yeah, nothing to it really. I've done quite a bit of work on my vehicles in the parking lots of AutoZones and O'Reilly's and Menards. So, it's alright. There's no shame in it. I don't care who tells you what. There's no shame in fixing your car in the parking lot. It's honestly the best place, because if you break something or need more parts or tools, you're right there. So, yeah. There you go, boys.
We spent our afternoon